How can you advertise your business on Google? There's actually three ways that I'm going to talk about. We're going to talk about the differences, you know which one is right for you. One of them has become expensive, one of them has become impossible, and one of them generates the best quality leads I've ever seen. So let's dive right in. So Google is a search engine, but it has changed. So 20 years ago, it was a search engine for websites. Now it's a search engine for content. So 20 years ago, it was really important to do website SEO to get your website ranking at the top of Google. Now you can easily just create content that automatically appears at the top of Google and YouTube. So the reason I talk about YouTube is because Google owns YouTube, and when people are asking questions, it will typically show a YouTube video at the top of Google. After I teach you some of these principles, I'm going to show you some examples and show you how the ranking shows up on both YouTube and Google. If you're going to pay for ads to be at the top of Google, people will know that it's a sponsored link. Okay, so you will be at the top, but it says sponsored right next to it. And if you're targeting people by keyword, make sure you pick phrases that indicate that they're a buyer, that they're ready to buy or purchase something, like they're shopping around, not just searching for information. Because if you're going to be spending money for these clicks or these views, then you want to make sure that they're the most valuable lead possible. Because in reality, any paid traffic is a low quality lead. So you've got to do anything you can to try and get good leads. So the second method of advertising your business on Google is actually the one that's impossible to do these days. It's doing website SEO to get your website ranked at the top of Google. The reason I call that impossible is because Google has changed so much that it ranks content above websites. Now this is actually a good thing, except for the old-fashioned SEO companies. Their job has just gotten harder and harder, and in many cases impossible. But don't worry, the strategy I'm going to teach you, we're going to talk about YouTube SEO and show you how this gets you ranked at the top of Google. Let me demonstrate something. Okay, this is Google. They've got an interesting logo today. If I paste in this question, what is a good icebreaker for a meeting? All right, now I'm recording this real time, and admittedly, when I did this test, it looks different. Google is always changing, and I'm just gonna show you what I get here. If I click on videos, you will see Chad Littlefield. He's number 1. He's number 2 here. When I did this search earlier, even in the all category, the main Google search, he actually appeared here at the top. Okay, now let me show you his YouTube channel. I'm signed into his analytics. I'm gonna come up here and click advanced mode, and I'm gonna come and click on traffic source. So you see external is his biggest source of traffic. Suggested videos is at 21,800. YouTube search is at 17,749. Okay, so pay attention to YouTube search, and this is in the last 28 days. So in the last 28 days, 17,749 people have found his channel and watched his videos from search. Now I'm going to click on external. These are all the external sources. Notice that the number one, 57.6% of external is Google search. So that number there, nearly 13,000. So an additional 13,000 people are finding his YouTube videos on Google. All right, I want to see if I can redeem myself with another one that I prepared. All right, so I'm going to paste this question, how to have a conversation without asking questions. Oh man, striked again. Oh, there he is. So this is the AI. But this is Chad at the top, we and me. I'll show you. I'll click on that. And this is his blog featuring his YouTube video. So this really, really works. All he did is create a YouTube video, and then he posted that video right here on his blog with the transcript. If you'd like to learn the full strategy of how we do this, I've created another episode. It's called YouTube SEO, the Leaf Strategy. I'll link to it on the screen here. Go watch that video next.